These special studios. Are we filming right now?
Yep.
Okay. I just didn't want to start the episode and didn't know how you felt. Okay. These special studios make some of Nintendo's biggest hits.
See you guys next time.
That was a real good episode. Let's go. Let's wrap it.
Let's go.
Today we are going to discuss an important topic, which is second-party developers.
Yeah.
And I think that this is something that I don't really have a full grasp on.
Well, you're about to.
And I'm about to. And I
grasp it.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Grasp it.
What did you do? Grasp it?
No, I did one, but remember it's
second party.
Because everybody knows what first party is. That's
Yeah.
the games Nintendo makes. Everybody knows what third party is. That's what the other companies do.
Mm-hmm.
But I've asked the previous video game guru before I took up the mantle.
Yes.
Are there second parties? And he was like, I think so. So here we go. I looked it up on Wikipedia. Here are the two definitions. 1, independently owned studios who take development contracts from the platform holders, and what they produce will usually be exclusive to that platform. And 2, studios that are partially or wholly owned by the platform holder, also known as a subsidiary, and what they produce will usually be exclusive to that platform. So
Yes.
They are companies that are making exclusives, and sometimes they're paid to do so, sometimes they're not. And something that those definitions don't mention is sometimes the second parties are given rights to the first party's IP.
Yes. And I think this is something that like we kind of get, but like, and we see it pop up and we kind of understand it.
Yeah.
But I actually know what to call them now.
Now
Second
you
party.
do.
See, I always thought second party was the player. Because the first party is the person who makes the console.
Okay.
And then, it's the first party to the second party. Because,
Yeah.
you're right there. You're the person who's consuming the game. You are you.
No, we don't get
They're not-
the title
they're
of second
not.
party, but the power to the players.
Yeah, power to the
We
players.
do get the power.
We get the power, the Nintendo power.
So now that we know what a second party is, Simeon, let's talk about them.
Yes. Game Freak, which is a big one. You don't hear Game Freak producing games for those other people. You hear them making Pokemon games. You think, Pokemon and Nintendo, boom, hand in hand.
A lot of people think that Pokemon is Nintendo's thing, Nintendo's
Yes.
baby. In fact, when Pokemon Go was doing so well, people bought up Nintendo's stock, and Nintendo was like, "Thank you, but this isn't our thing."
Yeah, and that's something that's tough because you think of the Pokemon games, you obviously think of Nintendo. You think of the TV show, you don't think of Nintendo.
Yeah.
And it's a kind of a weird relationship. The card games,
We don't. Some people think of Nintendo, though.
some people might, but Pokemon. When a Pokemon game comes out, it's still got that Nintendo polish to it, but it's a separate thing. Game Freak, you're doing a good job.
Yeah, and they make some other great games, like Drill Dozer was super popular, and then Pocket Card Jockey just recently from 3DS made a huge splash where you're playing solitaire to make your horse run. And
I have
people
not heard of this.
love it.
That's
Game Freak,
pretty
They
crazy.
don't really do duds. They make very good games. So even if they're weird looking, they shouldn't be slept on.
Absolutely.
So
not.
another one is Intelligent Systems. I think
Yes.
it's a proper name for that studio because they make Fire Emblem.
Yes.
And they make the strategy games, but also
But also they make WarioWare. So they do the Brainiac games and then like the really, really dumb games.
Yeah.
That are, I'm not bashing them because WarioWare is fun.
Yes.
but, you know what I'm saying.
I definitely do. I think WarioWare is probably like their blowing off steam development.
Oh, it's gotta
game.
be.
Because
Because
they also make Paper Mario, which
Yes.
and that's in depth. I mean,
It's an RPG.
It might be becoming less in depth, but yes, there's math that goes into it.
Absolutely.
The RPG element. So that's Intelligent Systems.
next we have HAL Laboratories, or is it just called HAL now?
Maybe.
I don't know. But they're making the Smash Bros. And the Kirby games, and every once in a while you'll see their name pop up.
Yeah, like
And-
Box Boy.
Yes, Box Boy.
Box Boy, he's probably Kirby's future husband, but you tell me that Kirby's a man.
Kirby's a man.
But he's pink.
That's I don't even know what to call that. That's Star Warriorist. But did you know that up until like the 1950s or maybe even later, pink was considered a boy color?
No.
And blue was considered a girl color.
1950s?
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe it was earlier, maybe a little bit later, but
Holy
sometime
smokes.
in the 20th century.
Well, HAL has added again. They're making Goodbye Box Boy, which is the completion to the trilogy that I didn't know was a trilogy, but it's the third game and it'll be the last one.
Sad.
So that's pretty cool. And Japan is getting an amiibo with it and like a package set for the trilogy, so hopefully we'll get that too.
I hope so.
HAL is added again. We also have Platinum Games, which is
That's a big one.
The weirdest, zaniest of the second parties that Nintendo has. They made Wonderful 101,
yes,
which I tried, and they made Star Fox Zero.
Mm-hmm.
That was more of just like Nintendo needed manpower in the development. But they headed up Bayonetta and Bayonetta 2.
Yes. Now that's one probably to watch for coming up. They're probably going to be turning out some more stuff.
Yeah,
good
definitely, because they haven't published a game since Star Fox, which was April or May, I believe.
It's been a while.
They'll probably have a Switch launch game.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, we have
Alpha Dream.
Yep.
Who do the Mario and Luigi games.
Mm-hmm.
And once again, we have this RPG developer.
Yeah.
I'm noticing that pattern.
Nintendo doesn't want to touch them.
Nintendo's first-party games, like complete first-party games, are
Platforms.
Mario and
Donkey Kong,
Yoshi, and Legend of Zelda and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But for the other things, we have specialists. They have specialists, a whole bunch of people doing different RPG things.
Yeah. I didn't really notice the Alpha Dream name until, which one was it that I was playing? Dream Team. So I was like, is this studio just for Dream Team, the game?
Mm-hmm.
But no, they've been making them for a while.
Indeed.
So then there's Camelot, which is pretty much exclusively Mario sports games. Nintendo also doesn't want to touch those. And I don't buy these, but they do review well.
Yes.
They have tight mechanics and stuff. If I bought more games, I might buy these. How's that for a Simeon sentence for you?
No, that's not a Simeon sentence. That's not as obvious.
Okay.
If I bought more games, I'd buy these. Okay, that's not as obvious. That'd be more like, if I had more money to buy games, I'd buy more games. That's a Simeon sentence.
That's Simeon's sparkling logic.
Absolutely. DNA,
yeah,
which is something that we've thrown around a lot.
The newest addition to the Nintendo family.
And that is those are the ones who are developing the mobile titles.
Yeah.
So that's including Super Mario Run, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
I know Nintendo's a lot more involved with Super Mario Run. That game has a huge team.
Yeah.
It's 100 people making that game.
It's insane.
Or having made it, I should say.
Yes, that's
they
true.
could still be working on levels.
That's true.
And then lastly, I think the crowning jewel is Retro, which was responsible for Metroid Prime.
Yep.
And they rose to fame with that series.
Now, that was the game that the studio was brought together for, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They took
Good
like
stuff.
some Halo devs.
Yeah.
Stuff.
They just stole the best people to make the best game.
Now, Retro has kind of fallen down a couple rungs on Nintendo fans' respect level, and I don't think it is any detriment to the reputation of the games that they've made, because they started working on Donkey Kong Country Returns.
Yes, that was a big one.
And it's a solid game, and I actually played through and beat Tropical Freeze, and that was a great game. So they've been doing good work. They're just not as famous because we really want more Metroid.
Yes! Come on! We want it!
Yeah. Please. I really enjoyed listening to one very old Nintendo Voice Chat podcast about Matt Casamassina's visit to Retro Studios. He was interviewing them, and the security sounded pretty tense. Like when he had gotten there, they had Windexed all of their whiteboards, so he couldn't even see like a ghost of any
you
of the
serious?
notes of what they were working on.
Holy cow!
Yeah, if there's one studio I'd like to visit, it'd probably be that one.
That's awesome. Those are the ninjas.
Yeah. So there you go. Now you know what second parties are. Don't get them confused with the third parties.
Yeah, or the first parties.
Don't do it. No. Be wise.
Be wise.
Go forth and be knowledgeable and correct people on forums and YouTube comments.
Yes. Be a troll about it, why don't you?
Thanks for being part of the crew.
Don't forget to visit our website where we have content every single day of the week, not just weekdays. So go check it out.
See you guys next time.
Signing out.